Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read My Great Uncle Tiger by James Riordan and illustrated by Alex Aliff. The house where Marmaduke lived was full of cats. Downstairs lived Billy, who hunted mice and chased birds. Upstairs, with a bed all by herself, was Bertha. Above her lived Matilda with her kitten, Smudger. And right at the top of the house was Albert, the wise old attic cat. From his window, he could see for miles around, and he knew all there was to know about everything. One evening, Marmaduke was going through the garbage cans outside the house when, among the fishtails and old bones, he found a book of pictures. "Bless my marmalade socks," he exclaimed. Marmaduke looked closer. "A tiger? Well, I never. Look at those yellow eyes and spiky whiskers. And he's got a long furry tail that curls just like mine. And marmalade stripes, just like me. We must be related." Every night the cats gathered on the rooftop to talk about the day's events. That evening, Marmaduke couldn't wait to tell them about his news. And he came across the roof with his nose held high and swishing his tail grandly. And before any of the other cats were able to say anything, Marmaduke began to boast about his Uncle Tiger. Little Smudger was very impressed. "Where does your great Uncle Tiger live? Can we meet him, please?" he asked Marmaduke. But it was wise old Albert who answered. "There are tigers at the zoo. I've seen them from my window. We could all go and see Marmaduke's Uncle Tiger." So first thing next morning, the cats set off. They tiptoed over rooftops and filed across alleyways. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to work out? Let's find out. And finally, they squeezed through a hole in a high green fence, and there they were, inside the zoo. "You go first," said Matilda to Marmaduke. "You know what he looks like." "Oh, you won't have trouble spotting him," said Marmaduke. "He's the very fiercest, the very grandest, and wisest of cats in the whole park. Follow me." "Just look at that," cried Smudger. Everyone stopped. "What's that huge animal climbing out of the water?" "That must be your uncle." "What, that fat ugly frog?" scoffed Marmaduke. No, 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 that's a hippo," said Albert wisely. "Tigers are orange and furry," said Marmaduke. "Come on." So on they went, past birds and animals of every shape and color. All of a sudden, Smudger stopped again. "There's an orange and furry animal. Just look at him peering over the treetops. That's your uncle for sure." "No, no, no," said Albert with a deep laugh. "That lofty beanpole is a giraffe." "Besides," said Marmaduke, "tigers have stripes." At last the cats reached the highest, most fearsome cat they had ever set eyes on. His yellow eyes gleamed wickedly, his white whiskers twitched, his long tail swished from side to side, and his great furry body was striped in orange and black from top to toe. "There he is, that's him, that's my uncle," shouted Marmaduke. Marmaduke walked boldly toward the tiger, but as he got closer, his knees began to wobble. In real life, his fierce great uncle looked rather scary. Hello, Uncle," he said. "I've brought some friends to meet." The tiger opened his great jaws to reveal 2 rows of big white teeth. "Grrr! Greetings," said the tiger. But Marmaduke did not hear his Uncle Tiger's words, nor did the other cats. Up they leapt and took to their heels for dear life. Marmaduke was far ahead of all of his friends, running for all he was worth. And never again did he boast about his great Uncle Tiger. The end. I hope you enjoyed it.